It's so exciting because for years we've been talking about how we can work together now that I'm back in the UK and still bringing things from Ghana. But before we
Right.
get into all of that, let tell the people, what is it that you do?
Okay. So I say I'm a multi-talented woman. So I am creative. I make jewelry. I make art pieces for deco. I collect art pieces, and I'm also a skincare formulator. And so I call myself a multi-talented woman. Yes.
You're definitely, you're definitely that. And a multi-talented woman of a very high caliber, so high that various ministries in Ghana have come to you, get advice from you, get you to train women all over the country,
That's
and
right.
also send you abroad to
Yes.
represent Ghana.
Ghana.
So I want
That's
you
right.
to tell us a bit about the kind of workshops that you do in Ghana and some of
Okay.
the organizations you've worked for.
Okay. So I was fortunate to be part of the Aid to Artisans Ghana, and at Aid to Artisans Ghana, I became the president for the Artisan Association, and so that was a big deal. So by being the president and in the lead role, I always had to look out for support for the artisans in Ghana.
Mhm.
And so I had the opportunity to work with Ministry of Tourism because the art is under Ministry of Tourism. And that was how I was selected. And you remember you made me that dress for the World Cup to Brazil in 2014. That
I
was an
did.
amazing experience. So to go and share the Ghanaian culture and experiences with the people of Brazil. I also have collaborated with a lot of NGOs because my passion was to give back to society.
Mhm.
And most of these NGOs had access to sourcing money, but they needed people like me with the expertise to go on the ground or on the field to give skills to, I wouldn't say deprived areas, but
Mhm.
it had to do with everybody. Everybody who needed, we thought needed a skill, we gave. And I've done across Ghana. I'm sure I've been to every region just to give and share my experience in my work as an artist and as a businesswoman and as a mentor. I like to mentor people because I think that not all of us have the strength that I carry to move on. So
Mm.
every now and then people need somebody to mentor them or to motivate them. And I'm very passionate about doing
Yes,
that.
yes, you are. You're very good with young people and old people alike.
Yeah,
But one of the
that's
the
right.
things that you did with the Ghana government that I found was so interesting was when you did that survey of the arts and crafts
Yeah,
sector.
that's right. That's
That
right.
was, tell us about that and tell us kind of some of the different places that you went to.
Okay. So years ago, there was a cultural forum. So the cultural forum had the artisans and the Ghanaian culture at heart. So a group of people um, decided to advocate for I mean, we now call it the creative industry. So
Mhm.
it has the musicians, the artisans, the craft people, and everybody as part of it.
Yeah.
So under ATAG was contracted as the consultant to do
Actually,
the
could you
research.
quickly just tell us what is ATAG? Because people
Okay, so ATAG is Aid to Artisans Ghana. Aid to Artisans Ghana.
yeah.
So this was a non-profit organization that was set by the government years ago, about 22, 23 years ago,
Yeah, very
to
long time.
be an intermediary between buyers abroad and the local artisans in Ghana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I had the opportunity to be the resource person to collect data on artisans from the Ashanti region down to the end of the northern region where I come from. So that was a great opportunity for me because I had the opportunity to interact with all the domains under the creative industry, so that we could see the way forward,
Yes.
to see how, I mean, to see our challenges and how we were going to tackle each one of them. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. Totally, totally, totally. And it was very interesting because you went to parts of Ghana and discovered things that I never even realized we made in Ghana. Something
Right.
like indigo cloth.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that anybody in Ghana is making indigo cloth until
That's
I
right.
spoke to you. Tell us a
Yeah.
bit about Ghana's
Okay.
production of indigo.
So Ghana's production with indigo, which we all are not paying attention, or probably we don't have much knowledge about, is
Mhm,
during the research, I found out that the smoke fabrics,
mhm.
the hand woven smoke fabrics from the northern part of Ghana,
Yeah.
where some of them were actually dyed through the indigo method.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
And that is from Daboya. If you go to the northern region, there's a town called Daboya, and they
mhm,
have this unique hand woven fabrics that they make into mostly smokes. So I had
mhm,
the opportunity to see naturally hand dyed in the soil,
yeah.
fabrics. And that was amazing because we've always all thought that the indigo method of printing and color was from Mali or Guinea,
Yes, yes,
but I found out that it runs across Africa. And that
yes.
was very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Fun. I'm so, so, so excited because the A tag was how I started buying arts and crafts in Ghana.
That's right.
Now we're talking like 25 years ago.
That's
And
right.
yeah, when Madame was still around, Madame Bridget,
That's right.
whose father created the cultural center in Kumasi.
Center. That's right.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
right.
And I loved it because what ATAG did was, because I'd been going to Ghana for a few years, buying
Right.
arts and crafts, but what ATAG did was they trained craft workers
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
standardization.
That's right.
So if day one it was 5 inches and 3 inches round, day 10
Hmm.
it would still be
That's
five
right.
inches and 3 inches round.
And
Whereas, yeah, I mean,
yes,
tell us a
and
bit
that
about
that
some of
that
that.
has really shaped my mindset
Mhm.
about export business.
Yes.
Because if you put yourself, you step out to get into the business of export, it
Hmm.
means that you know standards,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know right measurements, you
Yes.
know colors.
Yes.
If you show indigo, you should make an indigo. And
Yes.
for me, that is what ITAC has taught me. It was
Yes.
a school for me with my business,
Yeah.
because we had trainings and workshops we took part in the export school.
Yes.
And even you remember, even to go for exhibitions, we
Yeah.
always had to set up like a mock,
Yes.
display.
Yes.
And display for me has I've grown with. That's the most important thing
Yeah.
about my business and going for exhibitions.
Yeah.
If you display well, the product will attract the customers to
Yeah.
you. They don't need to see who is behind it, even though who is behind it also plays a key role. So
Yes.
those are some of the things it has taught us to look at standardization as
Yeah.
A very important key in
Yeah.
business and in the export business in general. Yeah.
This is very, very true. And I never realized that back in the day when I used to come and I would buy through ATAG
Mhm.
and they would do my shipping, they would do
That's
my
right.
packing, they did
Mhm.
everything. I never
Everything. Right.
thought that I would be on the other side. And yet, when I moved back to Ghana, which is now like
Mhm.
12 years ago,
Yes, that's
this is
right.
how we met.
That's right.
Was yes, was at ATAG. I went to an ACNAG. So ACNAG, I should just tell everybody, is the Craft Workers Association who are
Yes,
attached to ATAG.
that's right.
Yeah. So
That's
before
right.
I was buying from craft workers as
Uh-huh.
someone who lived abroad, and then when I
That's
moved
right.
back to Ghana, I joined the ACNAG, and I got to
That's
meet
right.
Fulera, and we fell in love, and
That's right.
we started to travel together, and it was so
That's right.
fantastic. Name some of the places we've been together, and maybe some of the
Yeah.
places we ended up having to sleep on the floor somewhere.
Oh boy. I keep saying to people who haven't met you, and I'm sure some of them will say, "Oh, we are tired of hearing a queer name," because I always tell them, I say, there's only one person I can trust to share business with, and that is Equia, and you should meet her.
Oh,
So, you remember when we did by road all the way to Senegal? No, from
yes,
Senegal, we did all the way to Ghana. And
yes,
then we heard about Segu,
yes.
and we decided to go back. And I always remember this. Once you're on that bus and you fall asleep, oh boy. By the time you wake up, you're in the bush somewhere, you have no idea where you are, and the bus is broken down, and there's no village, nobody except the passengers on the bus. And I
Yes,
remember how we talk and laugh and bust out, and the people are wondering because they couldn't speak Chi or
yeah,
English because they were French or Mali or. And they'll
yeah.
just be wondering, what are these people talking about? I mean, I'm
Constantly.
sure people were wondering if we ever got stressed on that bus. And for me, I am happy to do it again. That was amazing. And you remember, it was on one of such trips we discussed my journey of soap making as a business. I
Yes,
actually used to train people for free. I never
yes.
sold soaps.
No,
Then on that bus, we decided to have a serious conversation of
yes.
how to start the first project of making soap, and we decided to make a mosquito repellent soap.
I love
And
that mosquito
yeah,
repellent soap.
and I still have that record because we wrote out and we discussed responsibilities, who was
Yeah,
going to do what.
yeah,
And when I look back, I've made millions of soaps.
yes.
I've made millions of soaps, especially in this COVID. We've made millions of soaps, and that was inspired by that travel on that
Mm,
bus in the
mm.
bush out
Yes,
of nowhere.
yes,
And we decided to put our minds into thinking. So for me, I'm grateful. I'm always grateful we took that journey, and I'm always grateful that we met and we were like-minded. I
yes.
mean, people. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Me too. Me too. It
Yes.
was it was very, very special. And I remember, yeah, putting pen to paper, breaking down
Yeah.
the costs,
I yeah.
everything,
I have
everything,
that on my
everything.
laptop. I still have it.
Wow, wow.
Yeah,
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 it,
yeah,
wa-
yeah.
it was
Yes.
absolutely very, very special to be able to have that time. But
That's right.
to bring things forward, I'm sure
Hmm.
people can see behind you, there's lots of potions and
Yes,
lotions.
yes,
And
yes,
actually,
yes.
before we even talk about what's there, I've got to say to everybody, I've always been into shea butter. but it was when you introduced me to the Navrungo shea butter,
Yeah, that's right.
which is actually food grade shea butter, because people
That's
don't
right.
realize back in the day and even today, people eat shea butter. This was
We
our
still, I still eat shea butter in my house.
yeah,
I still eat shea butter. Yes.
yeah. And I'm going to start again because really, this vegetable oil is not a friend to us.
Mhm.
So, it's very important that we
Because the vegetable oils are actually like the ones we have in Ghana
mhm,
that has different names. I don't want to mention any brand name, but
yeah.
if you look closely, I have never taken interest to look at the ingredients
Hmm.
until I was in Gambia 5 years ago, and
Hmm.
I was looking for coconut oil to make soaps because I was going to be there for 6 months.
Yeah.
And I looked everywhere, and in Gambia there's no coconut oil in Gambia. So I
Yeah.
started searching to see what other oils I could use.
Hmm.
And so I found out that I could use some vegetable oil to make.
Yeah.
So it was uh, my first purchase for vegetable oil that I decided to read on the label to see
What's there?
what other ingredients were there so that it
Yeah.
didn't interrupt with my process. And
Yeah.
then I found out that it was just palm oil but bleached. And that scared me, that word.
Oh,
And it's on all the vegetable oils in Ghana. You should look out for it. It says bleached palm oil.
wow.
And for me, that word bleached, I mean, it means that it's been stripped of all the nutrients
Yes. Yes.
that
Yes.
palm oil as a whole has, just to make it look clear and,
Yes.
and whatever. I don't know. So I don't eat vegetable oil. I don't eat that. If I want to eat oil, I eat virgin coconut oil or I
Yes.
eat my shea butter and I'm
Yeah.
good to go.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. And I'm gonna get a little bit of so this is the Navrungo shea butter. And if you're
That's
looking,
right.
it's creamy. And this is London. Today's a cold day and it's still
And
creamy.
sticky. Yeah.
Yes. And this is how you know that you have a real virgin, clean, raw, unprocessed
That's right.
shea butter,
That's right. That's
food
right.
quality shea butter, and it's
That's right.
soft even in this weather. So my hands are
That's
ashy, as people can see, and they won't be ashy for long as I put the shea butter round round my hands. Can you
that's
tell
right.
us a bit about how the northern women make shea butter,
The
please?
shea butter. Okay, so the shea butter process is it's just one process, but it depends on the person making it and how they keep that one process going.
Mhm.
So you find out that one group of people from one part of the northern region will make their shea butter, and you can't feel too much of this sticky, creamy you're
Mhm.
feeling.
Mhm.
One part does it well to the extreme.
Mhm.
So that is the difference. One looks a bit fluffy and
Mhm.
non-sticky. One is
Mhm.
very sticky, which is the very good one, because
Mhm.
what the sticky one does is it um, it increases in volume
Okay.
when you make creams out of it. One doesn't increase in volume; it's just flat like margarine.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
So the
Yes.
difference, yes. So it's the first of all, after sorting out the nuts,
Mhm.
um, they parboil it
Mhm.
and they crush it,
Mhm.
they dry it,
Mhm.
they mill it, and then they start to knead with hot water.
Mhm.
So it is in the kneading process, it comes with a lot of energy.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
If you don't put your heart to it, that's how I describe making product.
Mhm.
If you don't put your heart and your energies, and of course, some positive energies to it,
Mhm. Mhm.
you don't get a good result.
Right.
If
Right.
you get tired along the way before the process ends, trust me, you don't get a very good creamy sticky butter.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah. So
So,
we also take it as a responsibility every now and then with the cooperatives we work with back in the north
yeah.
to give them training um, in how to enhance the production. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
yes. So we do that from time to time at every quarterly, and
Mhm.
the Global Share Alliance.
Mhm.
So Global Share Alliance, you can Google Global Share Alliance.
Mhm.
Global Share Alliance now organizes programs so
Mhm.
that those of us who add value to the share,
Yeah.
they make sure that we all work with cooperatives
Mhm.
so that we can give back. We don't rob them off. I
Yes.
mean, their hard work. So
Yes.
so you definitely have to work with a cooperative. I was
Yeah.
in the north almost 2 weeks ago. If this
Mhm.
had happened 2 weeks ago, probably I would have shown the women
Yes.
working so that you
Yeah.
could see. But we could do that the next time I'm in the north. I'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, definitely. And
that's
yeah,
right.
and for us to also see some of the basket people
Yes,
as well and the basket markets.
that's right.
These are the exciting things of
Uh-huh.
Ghana, really, is the
Yeah,
life of the artisans and how they
yeah,
work
yeah.
is so beautiful. But I want you to, so I have also here from you, oops, the phone fell.
Sorry.
That's all
Yes.
right. I have also here from you real cocoa butter. Uh, you know, the one you sent for Louise?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Bare
That cocoa
skincare.
butter.
Yeah. All that
Oh,
time ago that you sent it. It's still in
oh,
London.
and it still smells cocoa butter, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh.
this is, if you're not careful, you're going to think it's white chocolate and you're going to start eating it.
Yes.
But it's cocoa butter,
Yes.
and
So
like all these things in Ghana, they're all raw and organic because
that's right.
we don't have the machinery to
That's
do
right.
all the big processing.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's so lovely. But people have seen what I have here, and Fulera does caked black soap
So
as well as
yeah.
liquid black soap as well. But I want you to pick up some things from your shelves and just show us.
I just show. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just show closely.
Hmm.
See this. This charcoal, activated charcoal with uh oats meal.
Oh, I remember this soap. Oh, it looks
Soap with some
lovely.
peppermint because the customer wants peppermint in their soap.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. They're actually just beautiful to look at as well.
Newly done. It's still in the
Ah,
molds.
ah,
This
oh,
is
wow.
so this I haven't unmolded yet. This is moringa. You can see it's green, no
Yes.
colors added. This is pure moringa leaves.
Oh, wow.
And good.
Well, we can see
So,
you so clearly now. It's
yes.
so nice.
So this is turmeric and sandalwood soap,
Oh,
and
nice.
the customer wanted both ingredients in one.
Ah,
This is neem soap.
hmm.
So the neem leaves. So the
Yes.
neem leaf powder, and
Hmm.
then we also have some neem oil. So
Yes.
I use all the oils from neem oil, baobab oil, moringa oil, hibiscus oil,
I love them.
just so that, yes, we can enrich the skin naturally,
Yes, yes, yes.
which is
And
my goal. Yes.
the neem
So,
soap is
yeah,
the one that is
yeah,
amazing because it means that when you're in Ghana and it's hot, 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 and these mosquitoes are troubling you, you can literally have a bath
right.
with the neem soap and be able to have a good night's sleep without too much bothering of the mosquitoes,
That's right.
because
That's right.
mosquitoes do not like neem. So it's such a powerful, got antibacterial, antifungal. It's neem is brilliant, anti-parasite, antiviral.
Okay.
You know,
Antiviral. That's very
yeah.
true. So I'm going to take you outside to
Okay.
go and see our big workshop. I'm sure the network will work on that.
Okay.
So,
Fantastic.
I was in Sirigu just the other day, and I collected all these pots
I
from the
love
women
it.
in Sirigu,
Yes.
and
I
they
love
need
the Sirigu pots. Right. Next
exactly.
trip, we're bringing Sirigu pots to the UK.
Yes,
People in the UK have
small
never
pots.
seen them.
Yes.
Yes. Especially the
So
traditional colors. People here don't know about that.
okay, so we are putting on our new place because inside the house is full. so we are outside here. So this is our workspace. As you can see, it's packed with pallets.
Yes.
And this is where we mold all our black soaps.
Okay.
And you can see our machine right there. We just got a new machine to compact into bars.
Right, fantastic.
So this is what we've been doing, trying to work with the community as well.
Yes.
So anytime we get big orders, I get casual workers from the community of Kokobite, so that they can also benefit for having me in their community.
Yes. Well, it's the only way, you know, living in Ghana myself, I know
that's right.
When you look after the community looks after you.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so, I love your place. Oh my God.
It's quite, you should see, it's so huge.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Huge.
Well, you know, you need to find me a place because I'm ready to move back. Oh, I'm ready.
You should. So that's what we've been doing during the COVID. As we all know, there hasn't been much of sales from craft.
Yeah.
And so we are lucky to have skincare as our plan B business. And I mean, it's been amazing. So you see up on the wall, we have all the Sirigu.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they are lovely.
Yes, they are.
So lovely. Wow.
Yeah. So we have, just to show you the house. So this is like our small storage. So these are packaging for the products, from tubes to bottles and all of that. So we actually had to reinvest more into skincare because that's the demand for the world at the moment.
Yes, totally. Right. Well, it's got, everybody's looking for natural products, natural beauty products. So, and Ghana, we're so well placed. And I'm so happy that you're also doing beard oil at the moment, which is fantastic.
Yes, so we are making, because the men felt left out.
Yes.
So we had to do something for the men. So we have the Shea hand cream, we have the aftershave, and then we have the beard oil, and then we have you know, men don't use so much cream as women do, some men.
Yes.
So we have the men's package as a very very small package for the men.
Yeah.
And then we have the big packaging for the women.
Yes, of course, because we use so much of it every day. And I recognize the mirror behind you as being from, is one of Ninoy's. Is that one of Ninoy's?
Ninoy, yes. So I have yes, that's one of Ninoy's mirrors.
Yeah.
And then I also have one that I started to make. You see that black and white?
I love that black and white one.
Yeah,
it's
so
from Burkina.
No. I made it right here with the, you remember the sun marks?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's from the sun marks.
Yeah, because I can see, yes, I can see you have one behind you.
Yeah, so this is the sun marks, and out of that I made the mirror.
Oh, fantastic. I love it.
Yeah. So
I
that's so. Also, as the leader of the association, one of the things I do for the members is to help them sell.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that is carrying their burden also. So
Yes.
in my house, I set it up like a small gallery in my sitting room. So I put most of the members' products,
Yes.
so that when people come to me, they can see, and then
Yes.
I can help to sell, because as you know, times are very hard. But
Yeah.
hey, the artisans need to move on.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. No, I love it. I love it. And I'm really,
Yeah.
really hoping that now we've got started with like the hair care stuff and the
That's
skin
right.
care and the
That's right.
beauty, we can also
Yeah.
introduce more
And
people to the arts
yeah,
and
and
crafts.
I show you so all these, I don't know if you can see all these containers here,
Yeah,
these big
yeah,
drums.
yeah,
So these are all skincare products. So these are hair products,
yeah,
the shampoo, creams, the
yeah,
conditioners, and you can see our infused oils, from spices to local herbs on the
yeah.
market, waiting to, I mean, make authentic natural products for our clients. So as you can see,
It's
we are
fantastic.
always prepared to serve, you know.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Hey, I can see a painting by our friend behind you, the red one.
Yes, what's his name? Emmanuel.
Yes,
Emmanuel. So
that's
I
one
have
of
so
Iman.
many. Yes, so you see Ima's painting on the wall.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, my sister Nana, she might be watching this on Facebook maybe.
Yeah.
We did like how me and you used to do. We went
Yes,
selling in Paris,
that's
and
right.
then we came back and I had some of Ima's work. And when I unloaded, it's like I don't remember selling so many paintings. I didn't sell so many paintings. They're in her house on her wall.
Interesting.
She
And
didn't
we
even ask.
and we just, these are packages. This is actually going to Tanzania. This is black soap.
Okay,
We just finished
fantastic.
packing in the boxes. They are going to go to Aviance tomorrow, and they go to um, Tanzania.
Right.
And I'm going
Fabulous.
to show you an interesting picture. I wonder if you so I showed this to Kweku. He was shocked. Can you see on the mirror?
Oh, that's me and Darren.
Yes. And he didn't know. I showed him. One day I asked him, "Do you know the picture on the wall?" He says, "No." I said, "Come and see you." He says, "Wow, no, it's not me." So
Oh, wow. Oh, that is lovely. That is
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I found
so.
it in the boxes. I decided to save it by putting it on the mirror.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
it's
thank
been
you, thank you,
right.
thank you. Oh, thank you so much for showing us
Yeah,
around the place so that people who work with us can see
that's right.
where things are coming from. They could, because everybody is now in this country, they're hearing the name Madam Fulera, Madam Fulera, Madam Fulera. Well, this is Madam Fulera.
Uh-huh.
And as she said, she's represented Ghana's craft
Yeah,
industry in
uh,
Brazil. She's been to India as part of Ghana's craft
yeah,
industry. She always shows at CIO, which is Africa's largest craft
that's
um,
right.
event. It's amazing in Burkina Faso. Every 2 years, Fulera is there.
Yeah.
So we're and I wanted people to meet you because I wanted people to see that the new products that we have are made by the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
people.
And
People,
just to say, you remember, I think seven years ago, when did we have the shop in Osu? You remember,
yeah,
6 years
7 years ago.
ago.
Yeah,
And then your friend Marianne came to the shop, and she
yes,
actually saw my products. And
yes,
I'm proud and grateful to tell you that she's been Marianne. I never met Marianne.
I never met her for all the 6 years. I've never
Yes.
met her. I only met her. I tried to go meet her 2 years ago when she
Yeah.
was in Ghana. I said, I really need to see this person who hasn't seen me in person, but
Yes.
believes and I mean so much in my products.
Yes.
So I want to tell you that since you introduced Marianne, I've been working with her for the past 6, 7 years now, and
Yeah.
I'm so grateful. And I know if the products weren't working, she wouldn't be putting her money in there. I'm so
Absolutely.
grateful. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Marianne tells me, there are
Yeah.
people who come to her salon because they cannot get the creams that she gets from you from
That's
anybody
right.
else.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
they come and she does hair not just for everybody walking up and down the streets. They do hair for some of the most famous Black people in the UK come to
Right.
them to have their hair plaited. Some of these premiership footballers, they all go to Marianne's place, and these amazing creams are coming straight from Ghana, from Madam Fulera. So we thank you too